Good morning, children. Today we'll study chapter number 8, our rich heritage buildings and monuments. In this chapter, we are going to study about our culture and the buildings situated in India which we got from our previous generation, from our forefathers. That means, children, India is a land of various religions and cultures. There are many states in India, and every state has its own culture and various kind of food they eat, language they speak, clothing, and everything. In every way, they are different from each other. They have different religions too. But still, India is one. Still, India is one. In this chapter, we are going to study what is culture, cultural heritage, Indian buildings and monuments. Clear? So, what is culture? All around the world, different societies have different cultures. Culture is a pattern of behavior shared by a society or a group of people. Culture is a society is made of different things like food, language, clothing, tools, music, arts, customs, and religions. It is passed on from one generation to another. Thus, we inherit culture from our forefathers. Forefathers means our father and his father, and he got from his father everything. Clear? That we are getting from previous generation, and now we'll pass it on to the next generation. Clear? Now comes cultural heritage. Cultural heritage are the ways of being developed by ways of living developed by a group of people or society and passed on from one generation to another. It is mainly of three kinds: tangible culture, intangible culture, and natural heritage. Clear? Intangible culture, the things come which could be touched. In intangible, which cannot be touched, and natural heritage means which are natural ones. So here comes things like monuments, landscapes, books, etc., which could be touched. Intangible means dance, traditions, and all languages, knowledge. Natural heritage, animals, forest, landforms, wildlife, etc. Clear? I think till here everything is clear to you, and brain gain same thing is given. So you had to learn this also. Now comes buildings and monuments. Indian buildings and monuments. Many monuments you might have visited too, especially in Delhi. Which of the monuments are situated in Delhi? Can you name? Red Fort is there, Jama Masjid is there, Qutub Minar is there. All these buildings are situated in New Delhi. These we have not made them, means our father has not made, our forefather has not made. We got these buildings from our previous generation, means very old emperors have made them, but still they are saved for us. One department is there, that department looks after them and keep them safe for us. So here, the monuments of India reflect the rich past and culture of the country. They are spread all across the country. Some were built by the Indian kings and some were built during the British rule. Britishers also made some of the buildings, like Victoria Memorial is there, which is situated in Calcutta. That was made by Britishers. These monuments also reflect different architectural designs. Each monument has the story behind its construction. There is some story behind its construction. Let us read about some Indian monuments. Architectural means what? Here the meaning is given relating to the designs and construction of the building here. So you have to learn about it.